a sequel to a game that was fantastic. They could come out horrible, or they just come out what is known as disappointing. And that's why we're here today for my top 5 most disappointing games from around the area about 2009 all the way up to 2014. We're going to go in that area. But other than that, before we get started, let's go over some rules quickly. Number 1, technically speaking, some of these games aren't bad. Heck, some of these don't even have to be horrible games to be put here. For it to count on this list, it needs to be a game that was hyped or is a sequel to one of the best games I've played. Other than that, let's get started. Man, this game is actually not that bad. We're of course talking about BioShock 2. BioShock 2 is not that well known. Well, most people know as a failure. This is because of BioShock 1 being so immersive, getting you into the BioShock world. And then you get drawn into the second game where you play as a Big Daddy with a drill. And it makes no sense otherwise because, you're trying to play this game. And in this terms, it's one of my favorites. I like BioShock 2. Its gameplay is still fun. But it's really disappointing because you think they moved out of Rapture, but they didn't. And of course, they fixed this with Infinite. But otherwise, I think this game is okay. If you want to play it, go ahead. It's not bad. Other than that, yes. Let's move on. You know, this is not necessarily bad, but it's a pet peeve of mine. Where to go with this game? Should I start with the plain old, it's basically the same game, or should I take it as that way? Who cares? Borderlands pre-sequel. Borderlands pre-sequel, or as I call it, Borderlands 2.5, is not that great. It's actually basically the exact same game as Borderlands 2, and it's kind of odd to say that because Borderlands 2 is great. It's one of the most magnificent titles we've seen in years on the Xbox 360, and it makes sense because really it's a great game, but trying to make the same game using new audio clips and getting to play as Claptrap and the Handsome Jack, it's kind of odd to see that when Gearbox put a lot of effort, but then again, during that year, we also got a game that's later down the list. Or is it honorable mention? Other than that, I don't know. It's horrible. Assassin's Creed Unity. My god, it's horrible. A lot of people say this game is not that bad, it's okay. Well, no. Ubisoft hyped the hell out of this, and it's damn sure of that. Because people said, oh, the game's not so bad. Well, they hyped it up because Assassin's Creed 4 was so successful because it gave us new mechanics. Like the ship, and so much more. It is so good because of that. But then we get this piece of shit game, comes out of nowhere. It's all boring, it's stupid, and it just takes away what was the fun. And what it replaced with? Microtransactions and freaking walking with multiplayer that doesn't even work. If you don't have either the Gold or the PlayStation Plus or Uplay, you're not gonna get to use it. My god, fucking Ubisoft. Well, people saw this coming. Marines. Man, Alien Colonial Marines was giantly hyped, and it fell so far from what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like one of the first Alien games to live up to what it was made to, and the game was hyped as hell. It had so many people super excited to see a full-fledged Alien game. It sounded like so much fun. And then you got the real game, and then you found out it was shit. The game is shit. Its audio is horrible. The game is not scary. And the shooter is, horrible. And to think, Gearbox knew this, but they released it anyways. My god, Gearbox. Really? Well, yeah, I guess it's better than some other games. number one is, well, let's talk about this one beforehand. Man, did this game suck. Duke Nukem Forever. Duke Nukem Forever went through so much bullcrap, going through multiple developers, Gearbox, 3D Realms, going through so many people just to develop the game. And it was supposed to come out in 2002, and guess what? When it came out, 2010. 2010. Like 9 to 8 years later. Freaking hell. Freaking Gearbox. Why? And the game is not Duke Nukem. The game is boring and stupid, and Gearbox hyped the hell out of this game. As much as Borderlands 2 or the previous entry on this list, Colonial Marines. It is shit. And it doesn't deserve its place it got. It is horrible. It is one of the worst games. It was the worst game I played in 2010. My god, why is this your shit? But, whatever. Let's move on to the outro. Oh, thank you guys for watching the countdown. Leave it what you think down in the description below. And other than that, guys, I'm Casey from Casey Interactive. And we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!
Love me like a Hellcat.